Good morning, beloveds. I just didn't want to get out of bed this morning. I didn't want to go for a walk. I do want to do this. I enjoy doing this, especially for two reasons. One, I'm really enjoying the book, and two, cuddle time. Cuddle time with the Dante. You come back? Yes. All right, come on. All right. It's partly cloudy out there. It's only a 20% chance of rain, but it was only a 30% chance of rain. We got a good hard rain for about 30 minutes, which we desperately needed. So, but you're not here for that. You are here for a new design for living. So let's do the housekeeping, and because we're finishing the chapter today. And all the housekeeping is me reminding you that we are Creative Life Spiritual Center. Website is creativelife.org. Constant contact email is info@creativelife.org. You get one email a week, tells you what's going on for the week and the month, and the hot links are hot. There were words. It's a blind CC. Nobody will see your emails. You won't end up on anybody else's email list. And I did say it tells you what's going on for the week and the month, and the hot links are hot. So click here now means it. Okay, let's move on to the social media. And I only mention the social media because we don't monetize it. We don't want to deal with the ads any more than you do. So what we ask you to do instead is go like, subscribe, follow based on which platform you're on. And then engage with the individual post by reacting, sharing, and commenting. It bumps us in the algorithm. So there we are. And we are Creative Life Spiritual Center or Creative Life Spark. And I am the running Rev Ryan on the social medias that I am on. So here we are. Now we are doing a new design for living. We are almost, I'd say, 2/3 of the way through the book. So, and it's been a fun ride. I really enjoyed this book. It is very, very, very good. And what I like about it is it's the process of science of mind. He's telling you, okay, here's what you can do and why it's important. So, and so I'm really enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. And, yeah, let's get on to it. We're in chapter 15. It's one of the last books that Ernest put out that he worked on. And he worked on it with Willis Kinnear, who I've been calling William for I don't know how long. So, Willis, I apologize. Your name is Willis. I will do better. But we are finishing up chapter 15. We are finishing up the power of love, which really is the greatest power that we have in the universe. And just really important to everything. So the last article is called The Lodestone of Life. Think lodestone is a magnet. So let's see where this goes. It would be unwise to ignore or in any way seek to avoid the greatest of all truths. Love is the lodestone of life and is a feeling that must permeate everything we do and are. It must flow out from us to everyone we contact. And if we are to accept, in any degree, the evidence of modern investigation, we may definitely state that without love, there is no living worthwhile. And that even a much larger percentage of the physical troubles than we may yet realize is based on the lack of happiness, appreciation, and joy. You know what? I'm going to agree with him there. We must sincerely forgive ourselves for all omissions or lack of love in the past, remove them from our minds now, and replace them with some idea of the love that we must discover relative to the previous situation. Love plays an important part in the life we want to live. It is an essential ingredient. In fact, it is a fundamental on which all else is based. Otherwise, we would be destroying what we desire faster than we could create it. Love heals, brings peace, maintains harmony on all levels. Love is the expression of the infinite mind as creation. As we accept this expression in us as we express love for God, as we let love flow from us into the world about us and let it return to us, as it must, we discover that all else has been included. There is nothing of good that is not encompassed by love. It is the greatest power there is. If we avail ourselves of it, it will serve us well. So, I said it before I even read the thing. It's the greatest power that there is. It's not the only power, but it is the greatest power. And if we can harness that, the idea of if we can harness that love, then anything is possible. Because it's not love that causes us to bomb our neighbors. It is definitely hate. And hate destroys us just as much as it destroys what we're hating, if not more. Because frequently in a lot of situations, the hate that we are giving is doing far more harm to us than it is to whatever it is that we hate. You don't have to like everybody. You do have to love everybody. Them's the rules. I don't make the rules. I just know the rules. So, and just because you have to love them does not mean that you have to give them access to you. And that is super important. It's one of the most important lessons that women need to learn. You can love somebody from a distance. Not everybody deserves to be in your life. You can still love them, but you don't have to give them access. So, he always does this really great little wrap up. So I'm going to read that, and then we're going to close up for the day. And we will start tomorrow with the human equation. That will be chapter 16. So the wrap up for the power of love, the lodestone of life. In and through all that we do and all that we think, there needs to be a deep feeling of love, an awareness of the interdependence of all things, for this is what makes life what it is. We are all dependent upon God for our existence, and God is dependent upon us for the expression of itself. In love alone rests harmonious, constructive action. And there you have it. And there you have it. It's one of those things that they say that Ernest regrets, is that he spent so much time talking about the law that he forgot to talk about love. And yet, when I read the Science of Mind text, because I did, read the whole thing, the first 4 chapters are on the Creative Life Spiritual Center YouTube channel. The whole book is on the Running Rev Ryan YouTube channel if you're curious about that. He did talk about love a lot in the text. He really does believe it is the greatest power on earth, and I agree with him. I do think that we need to define our terms when we're talking about love, because frequently when we say love, we're not talking about love. Which is why I like the Eastern idea of love and kindness. So, and I said that, I think I said it yesterday at work. It's like, I will always be kind. I'm not always nice. And that's the situation, I will always try to be kind. That kind is my default setting. I'm not always nice. Because sometimes kindness requires that. Sometimes you have to tell people straight up, no. So, and sometimes no is the kindest thing that you can do. Sometimes no is the most loving thing that you can do. So just bear that in mind. The way you are defining love is worth looking at. Okay? So, on that note, I'm going to move on to the process of my day. I'm going to encourage you to have a great day, wondrous day, fantastic day, a magical day, an enchanted day, a wonderful day, an awesome day, an amazing day. We're getting close to wrapping this week up day. A cuddle your fur babies day. A drink plenty of water day. A go dance in the rain if you get it day. A enjoy the breeze day, the pollen is coming down day, yay, go see Hail Mary. If you want to talk about love and interdependence, go see Hail Mary, the movie. It was really good. Good day. And if that is too much pressure, simply have a day. You are enough. Just as you are. You are a beloved expression of the divine. You are spirit in motion, God in action, an absolutely beautiful masterpiece and a work in progress at the same time, at your own pace. You are a brilliant light, a divine spark, and as Reverend Justice likes to call us, you are a godling. Explore the truth of your being. Get to know who the divine knows you to be, because the divine knows you to be good. And from there, anything is possible. Anything at all is possible. All right, beloveds. I'm going to move on into the process of my day. I'm going to remind you that Reverend David should be on around... Well, Reverend David will be on in the afternoon.